The reception was perfect, casual, and joyful, with good food and dancing and toasts that made us laugh and cry in equal measure. My mom gave a speech about how she'd always known we'd end up together. Evan's dad told embarrassing stories from Evan's childhood. Maria and my sister teamed up to roast us both affectionately as the evening wound down and we slow danced under string lights. I thought about the journey we'd taken from college sweethearts to heartbroken exes to this. Two married partners building a life together. No regrets. Evan asked, echoing a question from years ago. Not a single one. You only that we lost those 7 years. But maybe we needed them. Maybe we had to grow apart to grow together properly. Very philosophical, Mr. Terestian. We'd decided to hyphenate our last names. It felt right, combining our identities into something new. I prefer Mr. Married to the love of my life. That's very wordy for legal documents. We'll workshop it. We danced and laughed and celebrated with our people, and when we finally left for our hotel, we were flying to Japan for our honeymoon the next day. I felt overwhelmingly grateful for second chances, for coffee shop coincidences, for the courage to try again. Epilogue. 3 years Letarium, writing this from our back patio in Austin. Watching Evan play with our dog Maple while our daughter Alina naps inside. Alina came to us through adoption 2 years ago, when she was 6 months old. The process was long and sometimes difficult, but holding her for the first time, seeing Evan's face light up as he cradled her, it was worth every moment of waiting. We're both still working at the same companies, both thriving professionally. Evan was promoted to Chief Product Officer last year. I moved into a management role, leading a team of engineers remotely while working from home, so I could be present for Elena. The house we bought before the wedding has become a home filled with Elena's toys. Photos from our travels, the comfortable clutter of a life well lived. Maple, the dog, is currently destroying yet another stuffed animal in the yard, while Evan tries unsuccessfully to confiscate it. She's too fast for me. Evan calls out, laughing as Maple zooms past him. You're getting old, I call back. I'm 32. That's not old. Old enough to be slower than a 20-pound dog, apparently. He finally catches Maple, retrieving what's left of the toy, and heads toward the patio with the dog trotting behind him triumphantly. Your daughter is going to wake up any minute and want her afternoon bottle, he says, collapsing into the chair next to me. Our daughter? I correct, right, our daughter. Still getting used to saying that. You're a natural at this whole dad thing. So are you. We sit in comfortable silence for a moment, watching the Austin sunset paint the sky in shades of orange and pink. Maple settles at our feet, finally tired out from her toy destruction activities. Do you ever think about what would have happened if we hadn't run into each other that day? Evan asks, if I'd gone to a different coffee shop, or if you'd left 5 minutes earlier. Sometimes. But I think we would have found our way back to each other eventually. Maybe not that exact day, but somehow. You think so, I do. Some people are just meant to be together. We just needed time to figure that out. 7 years is a long time to figure something out. But it gave us perspective. It taught us what matters. And now we're here married, with a daughter, with a life we built together by choice, not by default. Evan reaches for my hand. Best second chance I ever got. Mine too. Alina starts crying from inside, and we both stand up automatically, moving in sync after 2 years of parenting together. I'll get her, Evan says. You're making dinner tonight anyway. We're ordering pizza. Even better. I'll get Alina, you order food, and then we can all watch that documentary about penguins she seems obsessed with. She's 7 months old. She doesn't understand the documentary. She likes the waddling. This is our life now, chaotic and beautiful, filled with love and laughter and yes, occasional penguin documentaries. It's not the life we planned when we were 22 and thought we had everything figured out. It's better because we learned what really matters. Not perfect careers or perfect plans, but choosing each other, supporting each other, building something together that's stronger than what either of us could have built alone. 7 years ago, I thought losing Evan was the worst thing that could happen to me. Now I realize it might have been the best thing because it taught us both how rare this is, how precious, how worth fighting for. We got our second chance. And this time, we're not letting go. We're holding on to forever. This story is about second chances, growth, and the courage it takes to try again after heartbreak. Sometimes we need time apart to become the people who can build a lasting relationship together. Sometimes the timing is wrong the first time, but life gives us another opportunity when we're finally ready. Adrian and Evan's story shows that true love isn't about getting it right the first time. It's about being willing to try again, to grow together, and to choose each other every day. May we all be brave enough to take second chances when they're offered, and wise enough to recognize when the timing is finally right. Adrian, you've always been the one. Even when we were apart, even when I tried to move on, you were always the one. You're the person I measure every good thing against, the standard for what love should feel like, parameter.